right, we are live. We are live here at the southernmost point. We're live on YouTube. As you can see, that is where the thimble is. That's the thimble. Oh, let me change the mirroring of the camera already. I don't want the camera to be mirrored. That is where the thimble is. It is, as you can see, where we walked all the way, drove all the way down here, only to find out that the thimble is under construction. And so, I hope my audio is coming through. But yeah, here we are. We got to walk from here all the way to Key West. And as you can see right there, there's the QR code. And we're live. We're live on YouTube. We're just waiting for, we have the charter school that's going to be here. And they're gonna do a little bit of walk with us. We're just waiting for them. I'm here. Stand by. I'm live streaming. Oh, so the sun. We gotta get a pit. I guess they have a fake thimble over there, somewhere down the street. But yeah, we're live. And there's Michael, my brother. We're doing this walk for. What's up, Michael? Michael, say what's up.
What's up, Zach?
So Zach's not here this time, Michael. Zach's not here this time. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here and wait for the school and the kids to go up. And then once they're here, we will begin walking. And so we flip the camera. But yeah, here we are at the point. Here we are. That QR code on the top right corner. That is how you can donate right there. And I also got the hat, as you can see here, and that's the end of destination. We're gonna walk from right here. We're gonna walk from this construction site, which was formerly known as the thimble of the southernmost point, and we're gonna walk all the way that way, all the way to US 1, and go all the way back to Miami, and eventually work my way back to Lone Depot Park for opening night a week from this Friday. That is the end goal, as you can see right here. And we're doing already fat fingers. But I hope my audio is coming through. All right, hey, what's up, Justin? How's it going? Yeah, we're back at it. Well, yeah, once the school gets here, we will be off. We will be off and running. The buses had to park far away, so they couldn't get over here. Well, my brother's here. Audio is low. Thanks for telling me. All right, so let me see. Thank you. I'm glad we have an audio person on site. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. You know what? It's this external mic. I try to get fancy, and woof, 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 woof. I don't want to automatically adjust my. You know what? I'm going to crank it up. I'm going to crank it up now. Woof, woof. How's it now? Here we go. Hey, Carly. Yeah, hey, how's it going? We're here. But yeah, this is it. Now, it's just my surprise is that we come all down here expecting to be this glorious thimble, and this glorious, thing, and it's under construction. We get all the way down here. Just like last year when we got all the way down here, we had this giant line. I was wondering, I'm like, wait, there's no line. But clearly there's no line because there's nothing here. And so, hello, Carly. Hello, Justin. And we're walking along. Got some people. We're streaming everywhere now. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Instagram, although I can't promise I'll be on Instagram the whole time. They have their issues with their streaming. But, yeah, here we are. We're just, me and Michael, my brother here. He's dressed in his garb. He's got his back. He's getting his water. And we're ready to go. Watch out, Michael. Watch out for these. But Mike, put on your big screen. Well, wait. We gotta wait for the kids, Mike. We gotta wait for the kids. I know. We're ready to walk too. We gotta wait for them. But yeah, the weather it was kind of gloomy coming down here, and it was you know, I was worried about it being raining and whatnot, but so far it hasn't rained yet. But the moment they get here, we will take off. We got 5 viewers I see so far, and we're walking along. Hold on, Mike, we're not ready yet. We're not ready. I know you're ready. I know you're ready to go. I know you're ready to go. We're not ready. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for them. All right, I'm gonna send them my shout. But yeah, that's where our glorious starting point is. That giant thing of construction. Just whack. Come all the way down here to find out. Maybe I should have known. But yeah, are they gonna get rid of it for good? Like, you know, that's critical to keep us. What construction did they need to do in this thimble? But I think I saw a fake one. I saw a fake thimble coming up. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And so I think that's what that is referring to. But we're just here. We're just raising money. That QR code on the top right corner is how you could donate. And the goal is to get to the ballpark by next Friday afternoon. Hold on, Michael. Wait, we gotta wait for them. We're not, Michael. I know we're ready. I'm ready to go too, Michael. We gotta wait for them. But all right, walk where the. All right, I'm getting alerts. You know, I gotta walk towards this play. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can send a location. But sorry about that. The mic was muted. Just, you know, just trying to do some things, doing everything all at once here. Just trying to coordinate as best as I can, so that we can be on our way. And you know, I guess it can't hurt to walk towards that the fake thimble, whatever it is they have set up on Duval Street. Can't hurt. I can still see it. In worst case, we have to double back. Oh, lost sound. Yeah, we did lose sound, Carly. I did mute the microphone. I was just. But I actually probably should have, in retrospect, I probably should have left it on. But I hope the audio is back on now. Yeah, where is Zach? You know what? I was gonna send Zach the link, but then now the thimble's gone. It's not even there. I might well just, you know, we're just walking around. Gotta work our way. Gotta find the buses, and then we will find all the kids. I think that's the fake thimble that they have set up. But yeah, imagine you coming all the way down here just to take a picture, and then this giant thing's under construction. But I believe that is the fake one. Well, Michael, let's go. All right, Michael, ready to cross? You ready to cross, Michael? All right. That is. Or is it, I think, or is it over here? Wait, Michael, wait, slow down. Slow down. I think this is the fake thimble that they're referring to. That's the fake one. And SDI is in the house. What's up, SDI? But they said 1400 Duval Street. But oh my God! Are you telling me that's it? Oh my God! They moved the thimble way over here. All right, let's go, Michael. Let's go over here. I think this is where everybody might be. Oh my God! Okay, no wonder. This whole time we were standing by a construction site, and it's way over here. All right, we may have to commandeer the line, like we did last year. But oh my God, line up the wazoo. Yeah, there it is. All right, well, it might just be maybe we just the bull rush and you know get it done. Wait, but you have to get it. Yeah, the boot. There it is.
This is the main street.
Oh yeah. It's actually in a nicer location. You can like hang on the beach. Or the thimble. All right, Mike. once the kids get here, we're gonna maybe we get the once the kids get here, we will leave. This is our starting point, right here. But as you can see there, they completely moved it. And the line is up the wazoo. Everybody wants to go. We'll just hang right here. We'll just hang right here by the pier, and then we'll just bull rush, get it in there, and then move on. Watch out, Michael. Watch out. We gotta wait. Stay right here. We gotta stay right here and wait. All right, we'll stay right here. There's nothing more we can do. Just gotta wait for them to show up. Yeah, these kids are already on a tight schedule, so as soon as we get there, we gotta move out. Yeah, there it is. They completely moved the thimble. I didn't think it could get moved. But yes, Devs, yes, we did walk. We did get here pretty fast. About we got here under probably like a little bit more than 3 hours, door to door, coming down here. All right, we got some people commenting on Instagram as well. We got some people on YouTube. We're also on Twitch as well, and here we are at the giant relocated thimble. I'm glad at least it was there. I thought we were starting from the construction site. I'm like, oh, this is awkward, but it is over here, the real thimble, right there. So, well, you want to scare all the birds? And no Zach this year. No Zach this year. He could not. Maybe we'll find a way when we get to the fireworks place to reach out to Zach. But whoops. All right. But it's hard to look at them on my iPad. It's hard to. It's a weird angle looking at the iPad. But here you go. The QR code's on the top right corner to donate to the South Florida Autism Charter Schools. That's why we're doing this. We're walking all the way. We're doing the return trip. We're walking all the way back to Miami, going all the way back to the ballpark on 17th Avenue, and so we will go there. It's 10 days. We're hoping to get there by next Friday night. Hopefully we'll get there. We're stretching it out this year. No 20 or 30 mile days. Completely. As you can see, it is packed to the gills. Back to the gills over here. And oh, hey, Michael's already getting in there. Watch out, Mike. All right, Mike. All right, Mike already touched it. All right, Mike. Wait. We gotta wait. Oh, thank you. We're walking all the way back to Miami from here. From right here, we're going all the way back to Miami on foot. Oh, wow. Yeah, raising money. Oh, Michael just snuck up. Michael just photobombed. Good job, Mike. All right, but oh, Michael, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the chicken. Wait, Mike, wait. We can't leave yet. We can't leave. We gotta wait for Tammy. We gotta wait for everybody. We can't leave yet. But we're walking along. Oh, we gotta wait. We gotta wait right here. We gotta wait right here for them. So we gotta wait for them. Get the pictures, and then we're gonna walk in unison with all the kids in the South Florida Autism Charter School. Yes. Well, they say that Key West doesn't really have any good beaches, but it's a very nice, convenient beach. But I'll check my phone, see if I get any texts. I think I should turn my ringer on as well. I know, I always see those things. I'm like, but just check. All right. I'll see, make sure they're trying to contact me. Nope, nobody's texting me or anything. That's good. But yeah, we'll just hang here. Here we are. We're just waiting. They had the buses had to park somewhat far away. The buses really couldn't get down here. Watch out, Mike White. We're gonna get in the picture. Watch out. Let's go this way. Let's go. I guess we can hang right here. We're not in the picture. We can just literally hang right here in the back. We can't be in anyone's picture. But yeah, here we are. And so just keeping an eye out. Getting ready to walk. We're hoping to do about 17 miles today. and then another, maybe hopefully another 17 miles tomorrow. I am on my iPad. I am on my iPad. Oh, I should go low power mode. I meant to do that. But now we are. We're rocking and rolling. I'm glad the stream's holding up. I'm glad my internet's holding up. So far, so far. But we're just getting ready to get on out. We're getting ready to get on out of here. And as soon as we see the charter school, the kids, and whatever, then we will be on our way shortly after. All right. Come on, let's get down. Let's get down. Mike's ready to go. Mike said, "Come on, let's go already." I agree, Mike. I agree. We will go soon. Wait, Mike, wait. Mike, we have to wait. We have to wait for your friends. We have to wait for your friends. So, but yeah, Michael is in the adult program. He of the charter school. He is 33 years old. He's 33 years old. He's in the adult program. He's been it ever since the beginning. Ever since the beginning, he has been in the program. But yeah, keep scan the QR code. Yeah. On the top right corner. Go on, Mike. Get over here. Get over here. Wait. Don't worry. They're coming. They had to walk. They had to walk a long way. Well, that's what we're gonna do, Mike. You know what? Let's see if we can meet them out there. Let's see if we can, guide them. Then we'll finagle our way back. But I have shared my location with them, so they should be coming by. They're down here. All right, let's see. They should all be wearing those same bright yellow uniform. Shouldn't be hard to find once you see them. But we're marching along, staying nearby. And then if there's Duval Street, we would just walk right down that way and then make the right on US 1, and then that's it. So we'll see if I can keep my eye out for the kids. They came all the way down here. They came all the way down here from the school, which is very deep North Hialeah. It was a soft, long drive for them. And so we will wait. We will wait for them to get here. We gotta read some comments. SDI, Jesus. but yeah, we got some people watching on Instagram. We got some people watching on Twitch. We got Stunt Steve in the house. RDB Doll 1 in the house. Some of these names, I don't want to get tricked, and some of these screen names and account names, I think I read them. I don't know. I know, and then I get tricked, and I wasn't supposed to read them. So I'll be careful with some of them. So I don't know the backstory of some of these screen names. We lost camera. Did we lose camera? How about now? Is camera still up? Check. I think the camera's still. Did we lose? All right. Let me know if the camera's back. Let me know if the camera's back. Hold on, Mike. Wait up. I know you're ready. I know you're ready to go. I know you're ready to go. But we will leave soon. They had to walk a little ways to get here. So all right, good now. That's good. So, yeah. So we, the goal is to get to the ballpark by next Friday for opening night. Go right on that way, and then walk all the way to the ballpark. 10 days. We did it last year in a week. We did it last year in 7 or 8 days. This year it's going to. Oh, hey Glenn, Hey Glenn, what's up? Remember Glenn from last year helping us get down the 7 Mile Bridge, and there's his son Grammy. Hey Glenn, what's happening?
Guys. Beautiful.
What's happening? What's happening?
Beautiful.
What's happening, Graham?
Here comes
All right, there's the rest of them.
suspects coming up.
All right. They're all coming. They're all coming. All right. This is awesome. Glad you guys made it. Thank you guys for coming down. Yeah. They threw a curveball at us. I thought when we were over there, I'm like, oh, that's all under construction, and they moved it over here. Yeah.
Southernmost point minus on it.
Yeah. The southernmost-ish point. Well, here they are. Here's all of them coming in. This is where we're all going to walk together from right here. We may have to sneak. We're going to have to sneak a picture. Maybe when we cut the line. Hey, hello. We're on. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah. He's good. There's everybody. We're all here. Here they all coming in there. There's everybody. There's everybody coming in. But here we go. What's up, guys? What's up, gentlemen? Thank you guys for coming. We're live. We're live on YouTube. We're ready? All right. All right. So I guess we should go over there and get the official starting point. Get the official start, and we may have to cut the line, but I think they'll understand.
Okay, guys,
All right. And so let's get to the southernmost point. All right. All right. You got the banner. And so we came all the way down from Miami. Then the charter school, they came from even further back. And we do our best, cameraman, impression. All right. All right, we're just walking and filming at the same time. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. How was the drive?
the drive was easy.
Yeah.
It was a walk over here.
Yeah. Yeah, the walking took longer than the driving. That's what happened last year. We got stuck driving back last year. We got stuck on the 7 Mile Bridge. It was better for us to walk than it was to drive. But all right, let's see. We're gonna have to, we're just gonna have to bull rush it. And if we have someone with a camera ready, we may only have like 10 seconds to pull this off. All right. Yeah, Carly. I know Carly was adamant about getting pictures. All right, we got everybody. All right.
Thank you.
There it is.
Are you sure? Yeah. Did you get one or do you want to? I got 3.
All right, we'll go with the 3 people. Let's see if we can bull rush. All right. I guess the stand. We can stand right here. We can stand adjacent and not bother them. Wait, Michael. Wait. Sorry. Let's stand right here. All right. Are you guys ready to start? All right. Well, all right. We're gonna have to geese our way in. High noon. But all right, we'll let these guys go.
Thank you so much.
Hey, if you guys don't mind, we're a charter school for autistic kids. We're just gonna get in there. We're walking out here. All right. All right. We'll wait after you guys. Hey, if you don't, you're fine. Yeah. Right after these guys go, we will. We're just gonna get in. We're walking all the way back to Miami to raise money for the school. So we'll just get in there real quick. And all right, you guys gonna be ready? After these guys, we're gonna go up and we're gonna get to our. All right. Yeah. It'll be one, and we'll be out of the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're live on YouTube, by the way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Can I say hi?
Oh yeah, you can say hi. Yeah, you can say hi.
Hi YouTube.
Yeah, hello. Hello. Yeah, and so we're raising money. Every dollar goes to the school. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Hey, you guys ready? We got one shot. We got one shot to do this. We got one shot. We don't want to hold up the line too long. They're very nice. They're very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ready?
All right. All right, go guys, let's go. Let's go quick. We got one shot. We don't want to hold up the line. All right. All right. Carly was very adamant about us getting pictures. All right. Hurry up. We go. right, we got one shot. Thank you guys all for doing this. It's all for charity.
Get on the floor. Sit on the
All right, they have a tight schedule.
floor.
Hey, ready?
Hold the sign up. Hold the sign up like this.
All right.
Happy got everybody?
All right. All right.
Look at the camera.
All right, let's go. Oh, wait, we got one more. One more. We're holding. They were right. Yeah. All right, can't get greedy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's go. We just. All right, thank you. Off to Miami. We're going back to Miami. All right, we're going. All right, we're going all the way to Miami, all the way to the ballpark. It's gonna take 10 days walking all the way to the ballpark. Yeah. Hey, all right. Go, Mike. You ready to walk, Mike? All right, let's go. Justin says Michael's gonna beat you back to Miami. All right, yes. All right, Carl, we got that picture. It was very uncomfortable to try to move the line. One guy was like, "No, what do you mean?" But then the other lady was very nice and let us go through. So now, here we go. Now we gotta go. We're gonna walk across Duval Street, and once we get to Duval Street, we'll make a right on US 1, and then the rest is pretty easy. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, Brianna.
You kind of do look like him.
Oh yeah, I know. I think it's a good thing. But here they are. Here's the school, walking along, and they're gonna walk as long as they can until they have to get back on the bus and go all the way back to Miami. And so we appreciate them for coming along. And they came all the way down here, so I don't feel bad for getting that picture, and that's what they came all the way down here for. And so. And now we're up, now we're off, now we're officially on the road, walking. And as you can see, they're all right there. All right there, live on YouTube and on Instagram. And, and on Twitch as well, for somebody on Twitch. I'm just doing the best, We're all here walking in unison until they can't walk anymore. And then they have to eventually, at some point, get back on the bus. And there, you can scan the QR code on the top right corner, and that's how you donate as well. You can also, as you see if I turn my camera around, you can also donate right here. If I can seem to hold it up, give you a little bit of time. That's how you donate to the South Florida Autism Charter School in the Center, and that's where every dollar goes. Last year we did a solid, almost $18,000 this year. This year, hoping we set the goal at $25,000, and so that is our goal. We have more days. We have more days of walking. I mean, it's only like 3 or 4 miles more, but here we are. We're getting closer to US 1, and then once we go on US 1, we start walking. We're on our way, and so. And now we're just marking. Michael's way ahead of the pack. Michael's like, I've been waiting all day, huh? I'm on the move. Yeah, Michael's gonna beat us back, and so we're not on US 1 yet. By the way, just walking along. Yep, we're not quite on US 1 yet. We are on Duval, world famous Duval Street. I would like to get a couple interviews while walking along. Watch out, Mike. It is a tough task for all of them, or all those autistic kids. A lot of them, walking side by side. Where do we end tonight? SDI, yeah, we got to go all the way to Sugarloaf tonight. We got to go to mile marker 17. SDI, I think you're well aware of that of Sugarloaf. That's the goal tonight. Hopefully we get there before it gets dark. But we got the lights and stuff. But what's up? So how you doing, man? Doing good. You're doing. So why Here, I'm going to give you this microphone. See, all right? So I'm going to do a little quick interview of you.
Go for it. Go.
So, all right, tell us who you are.
My name is Adrian Laura. I'm the brother of Daniel Laura, right behind me. Hi.
Hi. So So you know, what do we do? What are you like? You know, what you know? What is this? What is this walk? What are we walking for? You know, tell the people what we're walking for. And why are you walking? You're walking for your brother as well. And you know,
Well, we're gonna walk for the school today, South Florida Autism Charter School, and my brother has been going to the school his entire life, so being a part of this experience is very rewarding. And yeah, let's see what happens. We're gonna have a great time today.
how,
It's so nice out.
yeah, I mean, I mean, it's a little gloomy. It was actually a little cold. It was like 60. It's like 66 degrees. It's 67 degrees right now.
Yeah, but
you got
thankfully-
your sweater.
Yeah, thankfully it's not raining. I don't think it's gonna rain today, so that's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right,
I
that's
already
awesome.
I already have my watch out, showing like how far I've walked. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I'm very excited.
That's good. How many miles do you think you're gonna do today?
I think right now I'm almost at 2 miles.
All right, you're at 2 miles. Yeah, yeah.
Because I started from the bus stop.
Oh yeah,
and
from the
then
bus
to-
stop. Yeah, you guys have to walk 2 miles over here.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go for. If we're gonna walk back, maybe it'll be at 4 miles.
4 miles.
So
All right, let's go. Well, congratulations. Well, that's what we gotta do. I gotta do 160. I gotta do 160 miles. But we're walking along here, and we're getting closer to US of 1, and then we will make the right turn on US 1, and then on we go. And I think there's US 1 right there. I can start to see the signs for Truman. Then this is where we made this walk last year. We walked right down there, and I walked to where they moved the southernmost point. So now it's not as south, but it's, you know, somewhat south. But we'll wait for, you know, when we get to the turn, we'll wait to let them pass. But and we'll see how long they go. We'll see how long they go for. And we're just marching along. There's Michael leading the pack. He did a little bit. He did like a solid 8 miles last year, walking up and down Isla Morada and Key Largo, and then he even in the wee hours of the morning, like 2 or 3 in the morning, met up with me, and him and my dad met up with me out in Key West, and helped me get to the finish line the night before we got to the thimble. And so.
Marlins.
And so we're walking along all the way to Miami. There's US 1. The US 1 coming up right here. This next light, we'll make a right. We'll keep our lives easy. That way we don't have to, worry about turning on a certain, place or not. We can just go one direction. But then there's our way out. And I got to do 17 miles today. I don't know how many of these kids and adults will be able to do, but I'm very thankful they came all the way down here. We're all walking to help raise money for the cause for the South Florida Autism Charter School Center, and so it was a great, autistic kids and adults, and don't worry, I'm not tired yet. I am not tired yet. I got plenty of energy to do this. And there it is. There's US 1, good old US 1 of Truman. I'll stand in the corner, wait, let them, catch up. And I do want to interview some of the dignitaries. But I just have to get around a step. All right. So what? Hey, what are you doing? Well, we're marching along. We're marching along. And here's US 1. Here we are. We make a right, and the next stop is Miami. Walking along, and then there is Truman Ave, and we are going this way. This way, guys. This way. That's US 1. That's it. That's the only way.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your start point.
Yeah. This is that. Here we are. Now we can start tracking mile markers. Mile marker 0 we already passed. But now, hold on, Mike. Wait up. Wait up. Stay with the group. Mike's like, I'm ready to go back. But marching along here. Oh, Mike, let's hear it. Wait it up. Or there's only one direction to go. It's straight. Get some of this. But here we are, all these kids and adults. Raising money. Hey, what's up? And we're marching along. What's up, Grammy? Yeah. So,
What's your plan now?
well,
We're gonna head back to.
yeah, you gotta head back. I wanted to interview the two of you before we start. Oh, here. Oh, my microphone was right here. So if you don't mind, Tammy, we'll get you on. So what? So let me get to turn the camera around. So what are we walking for? Who are you? Tell the people who you are. And what
I
you
am
do.
Dr. Tamara Moody. I'm the principal of South Florida Autism Charter School, and I am also on the board of Friends of South Florida Autism. And we are walking for Robbie. We're walking for autism. We're walking to raise money, but also to bring so needed attention to the autism cause.
And so and there's like a new center. Isn't there like a new center being built?
So yes, we are building South Florida Autism Center, and I'm so excited about the center because the center is going to be a 3-story building. We're going to have a pool. Of course, you all know drowning is the #1 cause of death for children with autism. So our goal is that we're able to teach our kids how to swim. We're also going to have a gym. In our community, we have a lot of kids who are overweight, so we're going to have a gym because we want to make sure that we have nutritionists, we have people who are going to be able to help our kids to stay healthy. We're going to be also offering OT, PT, and speech after school, before school. Our goal is that we have families who drive as far south as Homestead, as far north as West Palm Beach for our school. So our goal is that we can provide that all on one campus. I call it my YMCA of autism. It's going to have everything, our one-stop shop. We also will have daycare. We'll be taking kids as early as 6 months in our daycare program. So it's going to be any and everything that you can think of that the Y have, we're going to have in our center as well.
Oh, well, Dr. Moody, thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
for all the
you
great.
so much. I'm so happy I was able to come.
Yeah. Sorry about it. So thank you for coming, and thank you for getting the word out and why we're raising this money for. And they do have to get back someone soon, and they've already done more walking than me, between the walking from the bus stop to the southernmost point and then now walking here. They've done more walking than me. And so all right.
You're welcome.
A cash donation?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Well, that's awesome. I'll make sure the guy gets credit.
That's awesome.
That is, we had somebody bring a cash donation. Oh, well done. That's awesome. But I have a microphone in my hand. That would be, not ideal. But yeah, we're marching along. As you can see here, everyone's got their signs, and I got to go all the way back to Miami. But and we're just marching along. Everyone's marching with me. Luckily, there's no more directions at this point. It's just, just keep going straight in US 1 north. And we're marching along, ready to cross the street. These ladies are. And so, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Look, they another train. Let's wait.
Let's see. So I guess this is so what's happening now? Is this the
What?
I
don't know what's happening now.
I thought you guys were waiting for like the bus or something. Oh, we can keep walking.
No, we're waiting for the bus.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
To the bus stop.
All right, we'll walk with you. We'll walk with you guys to the bus stop. Even though I think I can find my way back to US 1.
I mean,
Yeah. But
like 3 roads here.
yeah. So we'll get you guys back to by the bus stop. Well, thank you guys for coming. And if you don't mind, to see, get your microphone. I still haven't had feedback, on how the microphone quality. But tell us who you are,
Good afternoon. My name is April.
I'm a teacher here at XFAX. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah. No, that's right. That's all you want. It's just you know.
Okay, very good.
Well, no, you just and like what? And like you know, how long have you been with SFAX?
I've been here for 8 months. So
8 months?
I'm brand new, but I love the school. I love the organization and the cause. And yeah, it's a great cause, and being part of this is amazing.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming here. Thank you guys. It means a lot. You guys came all the way down here. I keep forgetting to put the mic nearby me. I keep walking around with the mic in my hand. But yeah, we'll get these people are going back to their bus. They're going back to their bus, and then it's then it's just me. Michael's going back with them too. And so, hey, Mike. Oh yeah. Rest in peace. How's it going? We're good. Guys, go. Yeah. It might have to be an every year thing at this point.
We're down.
Yeah.
Make it bigger every year.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming. I mean, I'm sure Glenn, last year, I know you remember last year some of the stuff you had to go through.
Well, you guys walked a lot each day. That was crazy. It was epic. But this is going to be just as much, man. Doing this 158 miles over 10 days. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So
I mean,
thank
we're
you so much.
we're slowing it down this year. We're not going. We did a lot. We crammed it last year in a week.
Yeah, when you cruised in at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning, a couple of those times last year, that was amazing. So it's good that you're doing it the right way this year.
Well,
So
thank you. I appreciate it.
it's not about March Madness.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was not. We're gonna have to find a way to. It starts tomorrow. I have to find a way to watch it while I'm walking. No, just kidding. But so you guys are just waiting for the bus. You guys waiting for the bus to go over there?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that what she's doing?
I think that's what I thought. I mean, all right. They're crossing. All right. Come, Mike. Cross ahead. Let's make sure they get back. Make sure they get back on the bus. Is that where they're going now? They're going back to the bus. All right. And so.
We're actually going to Robbie's to eat.
Oh, that's right. That's my
Yeah.
favorite. It's so appropriate.
Yeah,
That's
that's
halfway.
all we're going.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's
But we're gonna talk to them to make sure they give you some free food when you pass by.
yeah, or free tosses of
Something,
yeah,
something.
or free thing to throw and feed the fish. Well, thank you. But yeah, here we are. We're gonna walk them back to the little slight detour, making sure they get, Michael here. Michael came with us, but he's got to ride back with them. so we go. We're gonna make sure they get on the bus. And we thank them for coming all the way down here. They literally drove all the way down here just to do, walk for 10 or so, 15 or so minutes, however much it is. What time is it? It is almost 1 o'clock. So we've been, it's been like a solid half an hour for them. And we even got someone someone give a cash donation. It was very, very nice. I'll make sure they get that guy gets credit into the system. What? And so yeah, we're getting to the bus stop. I will loop back around to US 1, and then we will. Then it's just me. And then I'm a one-man band man the rest of the way. Michael's going back. Check on Instagram, see me. Rain or shine, we're with you. Thank you. But appreciate it. All right, and so we're just walking them back to the bus stop. It's a little longer walk than I anticipated. And we're walking along. So we're walking along. These kids came all the way down from Miami. And there will be another walk at the school in April 18th. It'll be another walk. They do a charity walk as well. They do a lap around the school. And Here we are. Okay. Yeah, I could see what these guys went through to get to where I had to get to. Them. Walked the. Yeah, it's the bus stop. This is a long walk to the bus stop. I'm complaining about a long walk, but we're gonna do a lot more walking than that today. This is technically wasted steps, but it's worth it. It's good. It's not wasted steps, but it's all good. It's all good. If I had to, walk a detour, this is the kind of the detour I want. And so, just making sure. Come on. Michael, just walking along here. We're just walking on Cemented Street, and then get them to the bus stop, and then I will be on the way. And so we're walking along. The sun. We're just walking along. We're not back. We were back on US of 1, and now we're back on Cemented Street, and I gotta loop my way back around to US 1, and then off we go. And you can scan the QR code in the top right corner, and you can and to donate to the cause as well. We're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Twitch for those of you that have Twitch, and we are streaming on Instagram. I can't promise we'll be able to do this whole walk on Instagram. But as long as, if I can, I can try. I can see if there's any catch up on comments. Hit the Peter Mert says, let's go, hit the pave. Yeah, we're hitting the pave. We are hitting the pave. And so here we are walking along. Huh? But, walking on, I'm filming this on my iPad now. That's I've kind of got some contraption to be able to holster up the iPad. It's still working. So last year was as shaky as it gets last year, and it's still somewhat shaky this year. I'm hoping that's walking nature. You're walking up hills and sidewalks. You're gonna get some shake. But I'm working it out. See if we can. But. Getting them to bus stop, and the bus will pick them up, and then they'll be on the way, and then I gotta be on my way. So, they did really have to go to a long walk to get to where they had to get to. So we're marching along. All right, I'm gonna have to switch microphones. Just because I need the charge. All right. How's it sound? I'm on the regular iPad microphone now. So, yeah. Chris. What's up, Bert? What's up, Bert? All right. Look, but yeah. Oh, if you thought Michael was bad, we had the guy who walked with me last year, Zach. He would walk as close to the street. Yeah, he would walk as close to the street as he could. And we're like, Zach, you don't have to do that. Yeah, he'll stay with me a couple nights, and then we have a rotating personnel coming in, making sure that I'm all right. And so we're marching along. Marching along down Cemented Street to get to the bus stop, and then they will get dropped off. And then I can, as I was alerted, I can loop my way back to US 1, and then off we go. Got to do 17 miles. I maybe have done 1 mile productive, towards the goal tonight. These are detour miles. These don't count. I mean, I guess I have my phone on me. The steps and stuff will count. We're getting closer and closer to the bus stop. Huh, they really made you guys walk a long way. Wow. A mile and a half.
We did 3 with you.
So you did, yeah. You did 3. You've done more walking than I have so far today. Because I didn't do this part the first time.
Awesome.
So you guys are already ahead of me. I got a lot of work to do to catch up to you guys. But we're marching along. Marching along down Simonton Street to get to the bus stop, so that we could. These guys came all the way down here just for a quick stroll, and now they go back on the bus. And so we're walking along. Walking along. All right, get into the bus stop. Man, the bus really dropped them off far away. Yeah, that's the goal right there. Get to the ballpark. 158 miles. Good, 3 more miles than last year, and that is the goal this year. We didn't forget about our friends at the Bright Side. So that's where we started from last year. So we will pass through there. That's on the way. It's on the way to the ballpark. We will stop there, and then before we do a final march. Careful, what? But yeah, as you can see, I didn't forget about you guys. I am still wearing that. There's a shirt for that. So, but now, yeah, we're marching along. Marching along. Making sure. Yeah. Marching along, get these to the bus stop, and then we gotta get back. I gotta get back. We're detoured big time. That's okay. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. But marching along. Marching along. Marching along, getting closer and closer to the bus stop. I didn't realize how much of a walk out of the way this bus stop was. That's okay. And so. Well. All right. So quick. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we're marching along. Let me readjust my grip. Oh no, do not want to power this off. Do not want to power this off. Oh wait, something's in the camera. Still all right. So just catch up on comments. Get a good amount of people watching on the IG, on the YouTube as well. Keep the comments flowing. And everyone here came all the way down here.
Now we can go.
All right, we can go. All right, let's cross. POV cross. All right, Mike. How's it going, Mike? You doing all right? You having fun walking? And so, marching along. I can already see this iPad is murdering battery. I tell you, maybe at some point I may have to switch over to the phone. I may have to switch over to the phone. But yeah, this iPad drains a lot more battery, and I do have it plugged in, charging on my solar charger. So I may have to at some point do a quick switch to the phone in the old school ways. But at least while it charges. And so, wow, this is a serious out of the way walk. Or pot committed now. Pot committed now. So, marching along. Marching along. Regrip. Oh yeah, record an outdoor walk. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna record that. Right, marching along. Wait on, Mike. I didn't think that there would be this much horizontal room in Key West. I thought there's like 3 or 4 roads. And that's about it. We're way down on Simonton Street. I think I could start to see the bus stop. So we're marching along here, the good old Simonton Street. Got to work my way back to US 1 after these kids and adults get dropped off at the bus stop, and then I can, be on my way. Got to go all the way. Lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. Oh, I walked too far. All right. All right. Marching along here. Come on, Mike. Marching along. I think the bus is coming around. Oh, we walked too far. It looks like. Oh, we got to cross this way. Oh, I see. Come on, Mike. Come on. Come on. We got a tight window to cross. All right, let's slow down. Wait. Let's pick up the pace. We're blocking green light traffic for us to cross. Thank you. All right, this way. All right. All right. Come on, Mike. Already crossed? All right. All right, now we're walking. Now I know this is productive. Now I'm walking northbound again, which is good. And then I think this might bend back into US 1. I'm hoping that's what called correctly. Wow, they really made these guys walk. Damn. But this is. Marching along here.
We're not leaving yet?
Marching along here, walking my way back to Miami. Gotta do 17 miles today. Then 17 or so maybe it's tomorrow, and then Friday cross the 7 Mile Bridge into Marathon, and then onwards and upwards, and hopefully we gotta get to the 18-mile stretch by the 25th, by Wednesday night, 1 week from tonight, and then it'll take 2 days of walking to get to the ballpark. Walking along, going north. Wow, bus could not get any closer than when they dropped them off. But and now at least we're walking northbound. Curious to see what mile marker would pick up on. Like if at to US 1. Marching along, we got the kids with signs, everything. We even had a cash donation. We're marching along. Here, streaming all over the place. All on my iPad. And closer and closer to this bus stop. Then gotta cut back to US 1. We've been walking, I think, a solid 45 minutes. I want to say, but here we are. I think I can see the trolley stops. So maybe a bus stop is right here. Walking along. All right, and now we're crossing back this way. This is taking us closer and closer to US 1 and closer to the bus stop for them. So we're marching along. Marching on the stream. We've been streaming for an hour and 2 minutes. It looks like we've been streaming. And we've probably been walking for about, at least 30 of those minutes. So we're all here, marching along Key West, and we're marching there all for the cause. These all guys came down here, stand by my side. Walking along. I gotta go all the way back they're going all the way back to Miami right now. I'm on the bus. I will be there in 9 or so days. But, walking along. It's a little overcasty. It was gloomy pretty much the whole way down here. It didn't rain, but it felt like it was going to. I do have my rain jacket in the event. And Michael's over here is carrying the umbrella, which I might need. I might need. So last year, when we got down here, there were some people that couldn't make it down here at the end because there were some brush fires on that 18-mile stretch. I don't have a contingency plan if it happens this year. I don't know. I don't know what will happen if it happens again before I get over it. And so I see a giant bus, but I don't know that's their bus. But I think they're getting into the bus stop. We'll wait for them to. All right, see tons of buses over here. Let's see. There you go, Mike. Mike, you're gonna go on the bus. You're gonna go on the bus, okay? All right. All right. I think this is their bus stop. All right, here's the bus stop. Michael's going back with you guys. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Michael. Happy to have you, dude.
Yeah. All right.
See you, man.
All right, we'll make sure they leave.
Awesome.
This is your bus. This is the bus. All right. Hey, good job, guys.
Woo! Good job.
Yeah. Well, you guys have more walking than me so far. All right. Yeah, I got 157 miles. All right, Mike, you're going with them, Mike. You're going on the bus. Here, give me the let me have the umbrella. Here, you can take your jacket back. Let me have the umbrella. No, you can take your backpack. You can take it. All right. All right. You're going back with them. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, get through it. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys did more work than me. All right. Thank you guys. Michael, you going back with them? All right. Yeah.
I'm with you. You're with me.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he's in the car somewhere near. He's in the car somewhere nearby. All right. Bye, guys. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right. All right. Make sure they all get on the bus. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right, Mike. It's okay. You can get on the bus. Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. Thank you. And so, Michael's like, I didn't come, I didn't get on the bus. Why am I going? All right, I was making sure they get on the bus. Michael's making sure everyone gets on the bus. All right. All right, Michael is back on the bus. Make sure they get all in, let them get all in there, and then I'll be on my way. And I have an umbrella handy. I have a rain jacket in case the weather glooms up. So I'm just going to keep walking northbound, and then eventually I'll get my way to US 1. Make sure everybody's on the bus. So we're marching along. See how much battery I got. If I got to do a switch. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a switch. This thing. All right, is my uncle here? That way, right? That way, make a right? All right. Yeah. Yeah. This thing keeps going out. So what? I guess this. Just in case. All right. I'm live. We're live. We're live. I gotta do it. All right. I gotta do something. I'm gonna do a quick swap to the phone, just so I can preserve the battery. All right. I'm gonna have to switch over to my phone because this iPad, even though it's charging, it's plugged into power. It is still, the stream is using more battery than the charge. Let me make sure the phone's on low power mode. And I'm going to invite myself in to the stream. It's a new thing this year. I can control the stream from here on this iPad. I don't need, last year we had a computer, an unmanned computer back at the, at headquarters, and someone had to let me into the stream every time. This year I can actually control, as the guy says, get a ride back to US 1. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to enter the studio. All right, I gotta let myself in. Oh wait, I gotta mute. Hey. All right, this is all live. I got the dual screen, the phone. I mute this. All right. All right. And so now I'm going to kick the iPad off of the stage. Move from stage. All right. All right. So I think we're now. You get to the. Whoa, don't want to stay. All right. This is all on the fly, guys. All on the fly. Comments. All right. So I think I'm still streaming live. It's going to be hard for me to see the Instagram comments. But so if you go, I mean, we're still streaming on Instagram, but I'm on my phone now, and I can see the comments come in from YouTube and Twitch, but I won't be able to see the comments from Instagram unless I, open up another tab. So if you're on Instagram and you want your comments to be seen and read, go switch over to the YouTube. It's the same handle, Robbie Walks to Key West, YouTube. And so I am now on my phone, walking along. Walking along. Oh, hey, there's the bus. All right, gotta get back to US 1. Gotta get back to US 1. March along. I can just follow this bus. This bus has to get back to US 1, so. Record the outdoor walk. Yes. Recording the outdoor walk. Oh, this bus is turning left. All right, turning left. Thank you. Cross. Whoa. It's all right, minor stumble, but that's okay. Just sidewalk, general sidewalk stuff. And my stream is holding up, I assume. Stream is holding up. Now I'm not taking as much of the screen as the iPad was. I'm not filling up the screen quite like the iPad, but the QR code is still there on the top right corner. And you can scan there to donate to what we just did. What was the center? What? Wait. Okay. You can donate. All right. Wait, why is it doing that? Live. This is all live. Everything's live. Everything's live. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta turn off the volume on my iPad. That's what it is. All right, this is all live. All right, sorry for the shake. All right, there we go. But I already dropped the iPad. But marching along here. Stream turn off iPad. Already going on IR. No, I'm not already on IR. We're marching along. Marching along. Still haven't made my way back to US 1, but I think that's about to change. Still have to change. I'm literally holding the phone in my hand. I do have the phone harness on me. But yeah, hoping this is more stable than that phone harness. We're marching along. We're getting closer and closer to US 1. And then we'll be on our way. We got to do 17 miles today. I've done probably like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4. But the mile markers will pick up when we get back to US 1. Because we have to walk all the way to the ballpark by next Friday night. So we're marching along. marching along. First day, always. I mean, you can test everything you want. You can do all the tests you want, but until you're for real, you're always gonna have that first. You're always gonna have stuff to troubleshoot. It's just technology. But marching along. I said marching along several times. And this looks like it's eventually going to bend. Take me to US 1. Back at it. Yes, we are back at it. And this comes from Roads 242. What's up, Roads 242? We're back. We're back where we ended last year. We started when we first get to the southernmost point. It was a giant construction site. Like, what? Is this thing gone? Did we just come all the way down here for it to be gone? Like, how could you not have the southernmost point? How could you not have the thimble? But they had moved it. And honestly, moved it to a nicer location. Right? You could hang out on the beach. Right next to the thimble. But it was a little bit. It was a little of a shock when we first get here. It was like, what? How could it be closed? But it's actually on Duval Street now. So like right up the edge of Duval Street. That's where it is. They just move that back and forth. Like what kind of construction could they be doing at the southernmost point? What's there to construct? But the twins are getting their walking shoes ready. Yeah, that's all. Yep. Well, I'm happy to see you. Happy to see you. Everyone's welcome to walk with me for however many. I can see the light to US 1. I can see the divide between Roosevelt and Truman. I believe that's where we're going. So marching along right here on YouTube and Twitch and on Instagram. And every mile goes towards the South Florida Autism Charter Center. And you just saw they all came down here. They have brought signs and everything just to, and they walk along Key West. Their support. I appreciate that. Their support. Let's cover. So we're marching along. I think that's US 1. Can't hurt to go north. So we're marching along here. Marching along. I keep saying marching along. That's something good too. Can't stop saying marching along. So we're marching along here. But we'll get back on the iPad at some point. Just letting it charge. It's taking up more battery than I thought it would. I went pretty because of this thing, but yeah, we're letting it charge here. All right. Marching along. But yeah, this looks like US 1. But we did detour a little bit, make sure they got back to the bus stop. They had a long walk from that bus stop. It was a big bus. I could see why the bus couldn't bring them closer. Still got to get all the way to Sugarloaf. We have not left the island of Key West yet. We got to get through, Boca Chica and Stock Island, and then the Sottle Brunch Keys, and then until eventually you get to Sugarloaf, and we can call it a night. Every mile walked, and so that's our goal. No cars, no trains. But oh, let's see, it's still on. Oh, I turned it off. Hey, streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. I know now not to stream longer than 10 hours. Last year, though, so unfortunately, last year we did like we did like we were streaming solidly for 5 days straight, and I just kept turning my camera off and leaving the stream and having to be let back in the stream. And YouTube does not save footage longer than I think 12 hours. After 12 hours, like YouTube, it doesn't save the recording. So it's not even like it saves the first 12 hours. It saves none of it. And so, unfortunately, as I see a video block that says 142 hours out on it, and a YouTube link, but I can't play back the video. So, unfortunately, like 5 days worth of YouTube footage from last year I've not been able to pull up. This is not US 1. I think I could go this way. Let's see, can I go? Nope, I cannot go this way. I think I can. I think I can go that way, but it might be too risky. This is a naval station. Keep walking this way until I get back to US 1. We did walk a long way horizontally so that these guys could get to the bus stop. Marching along here. But yes, unfortunately, there's 5 days. Now, I did have some Instagram pops last year that because late at night and nobody was able to let me into the stream, so I did like an emergency Instagram pop. Those are able to get recorded. That's how I was able to make the promo video, the promo video. But and then everything up until Florida, everything from Florida City on, I could not. I don't. It's in a lost video file somewhere. The video file's there, but I can't access it. If YouTube's out there listening, if you could just let me unlock that footage, that'd be great. But yeah, bro, we're marching along, working our way back to US 1. Then northbound we go. We just passed the naval base here in Key West. Who's the spotter today? The spotter is it is my uncle. My uncle, he's spotting today. SDI. That's Alex. That's his name. He spotted last year when we were down in Big Pine Key. He helped me get over the 7 Mile Bridge. He was driving up and down the bridge from like the 7 Mile Bridge to like about mile marker 20 last year. He was spotting for me. So he'll be here for a couple nights, and then we'll have we'll rotating spotters along the way. Thank you. Marching along.
Whole day?
Getting back to US 1. Once I get to US 1, I'm just gonna like brief regroup, holding a bunch of stuff in my hand. I'm just gonna brief less than 30-second regroup once I get to US 1, and then I'll be right back at it. Oh, it's getting windy. Jacket on just in case it starts raining, and it is a little windy anyway, so in case it gets cold, it's surprisingly cold. It was 66, 67 degrees down here. It was not that cold last year, many of the days. And we came late, and we're starting later. Last year we started, I believe, we started on the 13th of March, and we ended on the 20th of March. and we have perfect weather all the way through. Today we're starting later on the 18th of March, and it's colder than it was last year when we started earlier. Here we go. Working my way back to US 1. Then we will be on our way. Yeah. We'll see if anybody wants to. Is going to try to offer me a ride like they did last year on the stretch. We had a man with a pit bull in the passenger seat, and they tried to offer me and Zach a ride on the bed of his pickup truck to get over the stretch from Florida City. We'll see. I mean, I think that's where the rides will come. That's where the ride offers will come. I'm not going to take. Top right corner. Donate. Well, it's a little windy. It is a little windy and it's blowing right over this. Gotta hold on to my hat. So apparently about 100 yards from US 1 once I get over this bridge. I'm a whole football field away. I'm a whole football field away from US 1. But here we are. My hat's about to fly right off. Camera right on top of my hat just to protect it from, flying right off. It's the audio. So marching along, I see the Circle K. I think I'm starting to see the longest circle back to US 1 in the history of walking in Key West. The longest route to US 1. I see the airplanes are flying in. There is an airport here. Marching along. Let's see what the phone's on. Yep, I think I see the light to US 1. Pretty sure I've been duped several times. Let's see there. Some charter fishing out here. All your charter fishing out here in Key West. How many we do tomorrow. See how many miles we do today and how many miles we do tomorrow. And onward, and we're hoping to cross the 7-mile bridge Friday. Hopefully during the daylight time like we did last time. I think we got it down pat with these extra days. We have a little bit more control of how many miles we walk each day. Here we go. Here we go, marching along. Good old Key West. Now we're getting towards US 1. 100 miles on the left. I was told. But try something. See if I can fill up the screen more with my phone. Oh, it is filled. It is filled up on my phone. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm on. I think maybe while I'm here, there's a Matera. LSU Phil says stream is working fine. That's great. Good. That is great. That is great to hear. So I feel like I would know if the stream was working. Whoop. But up another airplane just flying in there. And there it is, the signs for US 1. Most, I can see it. There's the sign for US 1. Northbound and southbound. We're going northbound this year. There's Roosevelt Boulevard. We skipped most of Truman. And onwards and upwards. We're back on US 1. The detour has been complete. We are back on track. We're back to business with Blue Star Airlines. And there it is, Roosevelt Boulevard. There's a Circle K. I'm going to get back on US 1. Let's see. I'm curious to see what mile marker we picked on. We got to go all the way to 17. All right, it's a gas station. All right, familiar territory. West Marina. I am going this way. Yep. Know exactly where I am now. Done this multiple times. All right, and we're up. We're back on US 1. Here we go. All right, we're back. Back here, we're probably, I'd say, between mile marker 2 or 3, I would say. More or less, that's where we are. I remember this last year walking this. I was probably here like at 2 in the morning last year. Walking into, we had a place to stay on 2 Fall Street. Where we started the walk today on 2 Fall Street. A little bit more north than where we ended last year. Now I gotta walk my way back. I was literally drove all the way down here and find your way back. That's what we're doing. But nice patch of Saiwa. 155 miles to go. We did the hard part. We did the hard part. We did the circle to get back to the loop around US 1. Key West scooters and golf carts. The pawn shop here. Popeyes. The next bench I see, I will just take a brief second to just regroup, put my jacket on. So I'm worried. My hat's about to fly. It's windy. My hat's about to fly right off any minute. I don't want this hat to fly off. And as you can see, that's how you can donate. The link is on the top right corner, but you can also donate right there. Oh, you can adjust the zoom on this. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see, I should check on my just past Popeyes at Sonic. That's what I heard. From what I heard. All right. I'm going to take a brief regroup. Just got reorganized. I have some stuff, holding in my hand. It's windy. Gotta get prepared. And that's it. Then I should be completely and perfectly mobile the rest of the way. And we came prepared. We came prepared for the rain and the wind. But streaming nonstop. Marching along right here, little bus bench. See if we can get a nice view. I'll regroup. All right. Muting the microphone temporarily. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm successfully regrouped. Hold on. So. All right. Back on the road. My iPad's charging. I got, all set up. There's me. There's me. Marching along, good old Key West. It is windy. It is windy, that's for sure. But we're marching along. We're marching along. We're a group. We got to get to mile marker 17. We've been here for almost 2 hours. We thought maybe 2 or 3 miles, but it's okay. And do a little bit of a detour, but we're fine now. Walking along, launching all the raise money in the South Florida Autism Charter Center. And we're still here in Key West. Still on the Banks, Key West, right here. And we're gonna get to the point where if where the rest of the road bends. We bum rushed the long line at the southernmost point. I think it was worth it, but we did about like 30 or 40 of us from the charter school. We just bum rushed. Oh, thank you. We bum rushed the line. We asked the guy. We just got in there. I said we did last year. Last year when we got that picture, me and Zach, we didn't even ask. We just went up there and touched the thimble and then walked on and left. Marching along, good old Key West. This is just the first day. We got over 150 miles to go. I already had to regroup, not even 2 or 3 miles in. We're back at it. I gotta walk my way back. No northbound aid. No northbound vehicular assistance of any kind. But technically we're still going. We're going, I guess, eastbound now. Not quite going northbound yet. We're on US 1 North. So Taco Bell, Sonic, and I believe we're still somewhere around mile marker 2 or 3. Today, at least for today, we got to get to 17. And you wouldn't know it, but it's only not even 2 o'clock. It feels like it's like 6 o'clock and it's about to go dark. But I mean, even with the later daylight and the time change, it feels pretty dark already. But I'll check to see where we're at on donations. See my iPad. I'm gonna disconnect. See if it's battery. That might be what kills the battery. So I disconnected my iPad from the internet. And I think the stream should still hold up. It is an old iPad. It's an iPad 3. I've had it for like 10 plus years. Oh, mile marker 2. Our first all this walking, we've only gotten to mile marker 2. 15 more to go for the day. Roughly, 155 or 6 miles to go for the duration. But there's mile marker 2 way on the other side. It's hard to see it from here. I do have binoculars on me. They okay. Sorry about that, but they do only work. They are Zoom binoculars where you can record and see the monitor, but they do only work when a cable is connected to an old one. So I'm gonna try. Or else I would tell you it's mile marker 2. Let the Key West go last. Thankfully, it doesn't disrupt the stream. I do call. So we're live on YouTube. We're streaming every single mile. Every single mile. We try to document everything. Unfortunately, there was like 5 days worth of documentation that we can't find, including the part where Zach mysteriously showed up last year as we're getting towards the end. He stayed about 17 miles north the night before, back where we're going, and then I when we get to the southernmost point, he's right there on the waiting on the curb. Like, oh, there's Zach. Zach was a gentleman who walked in. He was unavailable this year to do the walk, but maybe we get him in on the video stream. Okay. First sip of water. That's okay. I realized, oh man, I have this water backpack. Maybe I should use it. That's a little bit of water. Donate. Top right corner. See, my phone's going on battery. All right. At least my phone is progressing upward with battery charge, even while I'm streaming. So I think I may be able to find a workaround to being able to use the iPad and not drain battery. We're marching along. Everything's on the fly. We're still on the banks of Key West. First step is just to get out of Key West and get onto that road. Get onto, Stock Island and Boca Chica, and then work our way up the Saddle Bunch Keys until we get to Sugarloaf. Maybe we'll get there in time for the basketball games tonight. The first 4. There's a couple basketball games tonight. Maybe we'll get there in time. Time for that. There were a couple basketball games last night. It's both good games. And there was a World Baseball Classic final last night. Riveting stuff. Venezuela beating the USA. At that ballpark where we're going to. That's where I'm walking to. For opening night next Friday night for the Marlins. That's why I have this Marlins hat here, as you can somewhat see, but the yellow is cutting off I have to hold it down because it's got a little windy. But Venezuela, they were 10-1 to win the tournament, and they won it, even over the likes of the Dominican Republic, Japan, and the United States. Great game last night. Fun to watch, and then the basketball games are both close down the stretch, and March Madness starts tomorrow. Tournament. I do have my iPad on me, but so I did, in the support vehicle, I did bring my stand in case, but I got last year we tried to walk to get to March Madness. This year we're walking at basically the start of March Madness. And thankfully the Canes play on Friday night, on late night, 10:10 tip-off, 10:10 p.m. tip-off. So if I don't make it to where we got to go by tomorrow night, that means I've been doing something wrong. If I don't make it to where our final stop for the night tomorrow night, the whole point of the stretching out the walk over 10 days is to not be walking at 10:10 p.m. and is to be walking, is to ideally be done when it gets dark. Even a little bit of walking in the dark is okay, like at 8 p.m. But then we don't want to be walking at 2 in the morning like we did last year a couple times. So I said, all right, I'll spread it. I won't cram the walk out over a week. We'll spread it out over 10 days, so that we don't have the walking at 10:10 p.m. And so. That's why it's taking us longer. It's not going to be as impressive as last year. Last year we did that in a week. We had a couple 30-mile days. We walked from the beginning of the stretch from mile marker 127 all the way to 99 last year, deep into Key Largo. We also had a marathon to marathon where we walked from mile marker 81 to mile marker 51, and then we also walked from Big Pine all the way down to Key West, basically to the doorstep of the Thimble. And that was another 30-mile day. So we had a couple of solid 30-mile days and a 28-mile day in that journey last year. That's how we were able to get it done in a week. And whoops. And then we also crossed the 7-mile bridge. We do have drone footage of that somewhere. Somewhere in our system, we do have drone footage of that. I was able to. Zach was able to fly his drone. We'll get that. We won't have Zach this year to fly the drone, but who knows? Maybe. Who knows what kind of footage we're up against? We'll be walking the 7-mile bridge on Saturday. On Friday. On Friday, we'll be walking the 7-mile bridge. I say we, even though right now it is just me walking, but I feel like we're all walking. Everybody watching along on YouTube, Instagram, even Twitch that we're on. People were watching the stream until like 3 in the morning. At times last year, we had a whole pack of students and teachers from the South Florida Autism Charter School bus all the way down here just to walk 3 miles round trip with me. And they got a picture, so we thank them, for coming. And every money we raise goes towards that institution. As you heard the principal talk about, the new center can start as early as 6 months. Yeah, there's Domino's Pizza, there's a Ross, there's Five Guys, and Dixie. This will be the last of these kind of like chainy kind of restaurants and places like that. Once we leave this little island of Key West, you may not see something like this until Key Largo, or maybe Marathon. There's not even an LA Fitness in the Keys. There's Walgreens. Marching along. How was your training different this year? Well, I feel like my training is just my everyday. Every day. I still been, even after the walk to Key West, I still did a lot of walking every day, routinely walking an hour and change each way to work. I did, the fact that I did it last year in 7 days, and I gave myself 3 days more to do it. What could go wrong? So, But last year was definitely much more intense. Definitely, I had never done it before. Last year was definitely very intense training. But this year, my training was just my routine. That was my training. Just kept walking and just keep walking, keep putting in miles, just routine, walking everywhere. And believe me, when these gas prices now, I'll be talking for the first gas station I see, I'll give you the update on the prices. But we drove down here, and it's not the same as last year. Put it this way, it's try not to need gas. That's all I'm gonna say. So, the gas price is the way it is. Makes walking around much more easier to do. In fact, I see one coming there. I see a big 4 next to the number. That's what we're talking about down here. I see a big giant 4 next to one of these gas stations coming up right there. Be happy with the cool weather. Yes and no. I'm glad it's not hot, but I could do without the wind. The wind, it is cool, but the cool might come at the price. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it's like this, then it's great. But it is a little gloomier outside. It feels like it's almost 8 o'clock at night, and it's only 2:05 p.m. on the East Coast. And it feels like it's already I feel like I'm rushing to beat darkness. And it's only 2 o'clock. But classic car. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy it's not hot. It wasn't hot last year. The weather was perfect. It was sunny and in the 70s. Maybe one day that was kind of windy. But the weather was out. We got super lucky. But everyone kept asking me. He's like, "Hey, have you checked the weather?" Because back in Miami, it was raining. It's been raining like crazy back in Miami, and the whole drive down here, it was. I kept looking for the clouds to clear for it to not be gloomy, and I couldn't find it. And all the way down this whole drive, the weather looked kind of like that. And so, 449 at the Circle K in Key West. I'm on the other side of the street, so I can't really see it too well. But you guys won't be able to see it too. But I see a 449, and I think that's regular. I don't think that's premium either. Curious what that mobile on mile marker 74, where that's like the only gas station for 20 miles. Curious what that one's going to be by the time we get there. My iPad is gaining battery. That's good. It's good. I realize now the hotspot outpowers the charge that the iPad was getting. I had my iPad on charge and it was still losing battery. I'm like, what? Why is it doing that? But yeah, this phone, the connecting it to the internet overpowers the charge. But it's getting better. I'll be able to get back on my iPad soon at this rate. Which I have this harness. That I'm using here. But yeah, here's the there's the Circle K at 449 a gallon. So right there, 459 for premium. Yeah, it's 579 for if you're thinking about diesel, it's 579. 589 now. Oh, just jumped. Here we are walking along Key West. Good old Key West. We're on US 1. We're somewhere. I haven't seen mile marker 3 yet. It could have been possible. I'm walking. It is possible that we passed it because I'm walking in the opposite direction of traffic. So I need to turn back and see if there's any mile markers. I did have a visual sight of mile marker 2. Whether we're past mile marker 3 or whether we still got to get there. But usually, I'm pretty sure this whole island is 5 miles. And right when the keys bends, when the island completes a circle, it's probably like around mile marker 5. So more or less there. A stoned crab. Baseball field. We got wells. "17 miles, I mean, at the slow pace, at the slowest pace of it, 3 miles an hour. That's a slow, I think 20-minute miles, 3 miles an hour. So we're looking at a roughly 6-hour day of walking. Then that's without counting our detour that we took. But I was happy to do the detour, happy to get to walk to the, I was very appreciative of SFAX bus coming all the way down here just for a quick stroll. It was probably 7 hours of round trip bus travel for maybe 30-minute walk. And we appreciate them very much for coming down here. And every dollar we raise goes towards them. We even got a cash donation from the guy on the street. Gave $10 of cash. So hey, they all count the same. All the dollars count the same. And so, and then they scan the QR code on the top right corner, and you can donate as well to the center. They still found a way to cut out a win, 3-2. That was exciting to watch. The first floor was last night. UMBC and Howard, and Howard was up by like 10 with like a minute and a half to go. Next thing you know, it's a 2-point game. Whoa! And then, but they still held on to win. And then Texas beat NC State, and Texas almost gave that game away. They had a crazy shot at the buzzer, and Dickie V was on the call for that game. I think it was his first game calling in quite some time. With Charles Barkley. And there'll be 2 more games tonight. 2 more events. 2 more tournament games tonight in the first 4, and then the round of 64 begins tomorrow. To fill out your brackets, I filled out mine out. It's kind of, I filled it out yesterday. I still think I got to make some changes to my bracket. I didn't like some of the things I did. Too chalky. I felt like I gotta mix it up. But yeah. That's going down tomorrow. We got to try to be feet on the street early tomorrow. No later than 10 a.m. tomorrow. Feet on the street, leaving Sugarloaf, mile marker 17. So, we're coming to the end. Key West. All right, getting a hump from my spotter. Moving along. TJ Maxx. I was an Outback Steakhouse, so I'm very fond of that place. Wendy's. It's Publix. Get some pub subs here down in Key West. The wind's starting to howl a little bit. We're marching along a little less. Rain, wind, shine, wind, and snow. We keep walking. Lightning? If there's lightning, I'll find a place to take shelter. Other than that, we're walking. If something happens to be a hurricane, well, at least we would know about that well in advance. I don't think we would come down here if there was a threat of a hurricane. But you know, I got the inspiration to do all these walk to and from Key West. I got the inspiration to do it on a job. I believe October of 2024. Came down here from work, and I walked around. We had days. We had 2 travel days and 1 work day. And then after we were done for the day, we walked down and strolled down to Duval Street. And I'd say, I'm like, oh, how cool would it be to walk all the way down here as the end point? But you know what? I'm glad we did that last year and not going in this direction this year, because I would have walked all the way down and seen the construction site. I would have been nuts. I walked an entire week and just to see some, cranes and detour signs. I wouldn't have known that they moved the site of the southernmost end. I would have figured it out as we did today. We would have figured it out. But yeah, you can see it's 2 o'clock. Howling winds. See the trees. I would have tried to kick a field goal in this. I'd account for, a couple extra yards of point field goal. Coming out that way. There's a booming. But it's so up. Let's see what my iPad's doing on battery. Let's check. Some bicyclists coming through. It's all live. Everything's live. Everything we do is live across the board. Even when I had to regroup, I put my phone down and get some nice scenery and I adjusted some stuff. Making your way north. Good luck to you and your safety in your journey. That is from Fins Up 876. Fins Up. How you feeling about the Jalen Waddle trade? Dolphins traded Jalen Waddle yesterday for first round pick, third round pick, and 4th round picks. I like the move. I feel like you can always find another Waddle. He's a good player, but his salary and all the cap commitments the Dolphins have to people not playing on the team anymore, they had to move some cap that actually has value. And so I rebuild, start from scratch. When you do a rebuild, you got to rebuild. And let's see if they get anybody in the draft. How about the Dolphins quarterback Malik Willis? See if the Green Bay culture can transfer over to the Dolphins as they just text her back. I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her. I don't want her to think let's text her back. Great. It's going great. Super windy. Windy. Right? I think I got that. Alright, am I still streaming? I'm still streaming, alright. Alright, Fitz, I'm just feeling great about the moves that Sully is making the future. They're making the future of the team out. It's super windy. It's from Lou, Lally, and Sophie. Oh, it's the two twins. What's happening? Yeah, it is super windy. You see, I'm trying to hold. My camera's a little wandering around. Yeah, it is. Oh, the wind's starting to pick up a little more. When you walk on some bridges that got kind of windy, this feels even more challenging. Good, you can scan the QR. I don't know why we're doing this. You scan the QR code at the top, and you can donate to the Friends of South Florida Autism and the South Florida Autism Charter Center. And you can donate there. You can scan the QR code if you're able. And if you're not able to scan the QR code, I'm trying my best, but if I take this hat off, it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly right off. I can't wait to see you. Heading towards mile 4. And we gotta get to about mile marker 17 for the night. So hopefully I can back on my let's see if I can doing it right. It's very slowly. Much long. It should be pretty and you know, it is windy. As you can see there, we live for 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 13 minutes. I don't know if Instagram is still live because Instagram live usually after about an hour or two it shuts off. So if you were on Instagram, just know the YouTube is guaranteed to the stream last long. It's not my fault. It's Instagram rules. They don't let you go live for a certain amount of time unless you're like unless you're like a superstar influencer with millions and billions of followers. But see another gas station coming up. 449. That's the cheap stuff. Is that 449? Way down there. I am walking on the opposite side of said gas station. I guess it makes sense to put the gas station on that side. With the people coming in the other direction, they're basically already here. There's no need for them to fill up. They've got to the lid. They can't go any further south than where they're going. So there's more of a need for a gas station on the other side for the people who have to go way up there. That's where we gotta go on foot. We're not using any gas to get to where we gotta get to. At this junction, there'll be some days that are shorter. There'll be some days that are longer. We have to get through that 18-mile stretch, it's really 20 miles. I don't know why they call it a 18-mile stretch. It's 20. We have to get through that in one shot. We can't do that in half and half. We have to get through that entirely. So that'll be a 20-mile day. There is another day where we're going 10 minutes. And then you try to keep to at least 17 or 18 the rest of the time. So we're walking along. until it's ready. So yeah, we have 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna make sure we mark every time we leave the stream. I have to make sure we mark where we end. And I have plan on starting the stream again. I am going to end the stream and restart it when I do it because last year we left it running for like 5 straight days, and now I can't get the footage. So I want to make sure everything gets documented. So we roll like that. There's more chances that this footage gets lost. I don't want to lose footage again. So march along. At least until that brief lunch break. And then get back on the stream. That's it. So thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody who came down here in person. Donald, getting close to the end. Getting close to the end of Key West. You can kind of see the outskirts of the beachside resort. She was motoring down that sidewalk. Marching along. We got 10 days. We got 10 days worth of this. No, I'm not tired. Got my water bag. I'm literally holding the phone with my hand. Last year I had it on a harness. Last year I had my phone on a harness. But, it's still so. I try my best to keep it stable. But I replayed some of that footage. There was a lot of people actually watched that. But yes, I appreciate all those walking, even by holding the phone in my hand with howling winds. And so, let's see. We are doing something. Maybe we might have a documentary. I'm hoping to do this again next year. This might be an every year thing. I mean, I don't know if my body will be able to do it next year. Get older and older. But it's fun. This is fun. And we're doing this all for a good cause. And, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That QR code in the top right corner. We're streaming every mile stream. No accusations of cheating or disappearing footage and whatnot. And so we gotta make sure every mile gets streamed as we make the journey back to Lone Depot Park for opening night next Friday night. And then tomorrow I gotta try to do, so if I get to 17, I want to get as close to the 7 Mile Bridge as I possibly can tomorrow. 7 Mile Bridge would start on mile marker 40 at that beach at Little Duck Key. That's where we hung out. That's where we stayed last year after we crossed the 7 Mile Bridge. We stayed and sat at that Little Duck Key beach. Nice, pretty nice beach. I sat my camera down. In fact, the bright side where we started the walk from last year, and we will pass through there before we get to the ballpark. They had the stream on one of their TVs in the bar, and then right at that part where we went to we crossed the 7 Mile Bridge. I didn't want to turn my camera off. I didn't want viewers to turn away, so I just set my phone down, and it was just a nice view of the beach and ocean. And they just left the stream on. They're like, oh, this is nice, this is awesome. And they didn't change the channel. So we'll see if we can replicate that shot again. We're at the Backyard Pool and Social Club. So we're coming out. See some docks. I see the circle closing in. See signs for US 1 North. Here we go. So our airplane's taking off. I'm marching along all on my phone and my iPad. Combination of my phone and my iPad. Doing the stream. My iPad battery's doing better. I'll be able to be back on the iPad after the brief lunch break. There's the beachside resort. Beachside Resort. That's where we stayed last year. Shout out to them. Thank you for them last year for hooking us up last year. Look, so we're probably pushing mile marker 4. So marching along. There's the beachside resort. Thank you. Oh, nice. All right. I think we've made it to our brief stop point. I'm gonna mark right here. Let's mark right here. I am going to briefly end the stream. We'll resume in about 20 to 30 minutes.
Whoa, hold on. Okay. Whoa, hold on.
At this price,
Whoa,
maybe the best.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Take an aim on my head. Well, it's